Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the part where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and platform trading. And this is my daily Forex update. So this is even on Saturdays. I do one just because the markets are closed, so we can get a better idea of what's. I can see the markets better and get a better idea of what's going on. So with that, let's go ahead and go into our risk disclaimer screen, because risk disclaimers are good, because there is risk involved in trading Forex. You need to know about it. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. NFA at this time. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And that's required by law. Should be required by law for people pushing crypto too, but apparently it's not. With all the crypto scams running around. At any rate, let's get into it. Let's go to the DXY and see what's going on there. So the DXY is right here, and it's not going anywhere. It's kind of bouncing around. It is very bouncy, but it's just churning right along, right around 797, 97, 90, 96.88. Looks like it might be headed downward, but right now you can't really tell what's going on with it. We're skipping the euro versus the pound today since we're not actively picking trades today. And the same thing with the euro. The euro is just kind of turning along right there at 118.6, 118.7, somewhere in there. Big bias territory, but bulls are not taking opportunity. Dollar versus the yen. And again, this is coming still right down near these lows for the indicating a possible carry trade washout or carry trade unwind. Which means that what companies do is that they'll buy into the dollar versus the yen and hold it for a long time and make money on the interest rate difference. And you can do that. That is a way to make money. However, it's for little folks like us. It's for me. It doesn't work out that well. But if you're working with billions of dollars, it could possibly work out. Especially if you're into the trade way back here. So if you're into the trade way down here, 147-ish, 141-ish, then it's working out great. However, it does unwind eventually, and especially with Japan in a higher interest rate territory and the United States cutting rates. Although, let's see what the rate cut scenario looks like for the United States. Fed watch. And let's see what the Fed Watch says. Fed Watch is saying that we've got a 90.8% chance of holding on March. In March, we're not looking for another rate cut until June, I think. Yeah, rate cut in June. That's what they're talking about. We'll see. A lot of things could change between now and then. Look at that. This will be coming soon. This is my new my new account managing software I'm building. Oh well, enough of that. Let's get back into the dailies, and we'll come back down to the pound versus the dollar. Pound versus the dollar is again just kind of hanging out, 136.50 ish. Kind of bulls are kind of taking charge here, but not with a lot of enthusiasm. A lot of talk about the pound and Brexit regrets and stuff like that from some guy named Man in England. We'll see how that works out. Pound versus dollar did not get the bearish bullish engulfing candle on the weekly close where I was looking for. So therefore, we're going to be looking at a downward trend on the pound versus the yen. Same thing with the dollar versus the yen. That one didn't even get positive. Euro versus the yen, we're still looking at a possibility of the carry trade unwind across the board. So it looks like we've got strengthening yen coming Sunday. We'll see. But that's going to be the downward bias. I'm taking it to a new lower bias on both the pound versus the yen and the dollar and the euro versus the yen. Dollar versus the yen will eventually break, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. But we've got clear schedules, clear indications on both the pound versus the yen and the euro versus the yen. UCAD, been nice if you came in right at the 50. We've gotten a 50 pip move in one day, but hey, that's not a lot of enthusiasm going on there. A lot of whipsawing too in that too. I don't know that I would get into that trade just because of all the whipsawing. Because on the on this you can kind of this is why you do different time frames. On this one you can clearly see that with higher highs and higher lows that it's got an upward trend. But if you get down the 15-minute chart, you don't know what's going on or when, and it's let's do it. See if we can't get some directional bias on a 15-minute chart with the UCAD. That's why Saturdays are fun because you kind of play around a little bit. Well, yeah, you can. You use the Bollinger Bands to kind of get the mean reversion. Ideas for mean reversion, but it's got a delayed mean reversion. So here's the signal for mean reversion right here, and it didn't kick in until about an hour later. So that's interesting how that works. And then this is another mean reversion. Pulled that pullback, getting over the Bollinger Band and pulling back. Oh, that's a nice mean reversion trade, come to think of it. Let me test my my mean reversion application out on the UCAD and see how that does. Maybe an opportunity to make some money. How about that? Okay, let's see. What's next? Pound versus the yen. Pardon me, Canadian versus the yen. Let's get back in the dailies. Right there. I could just rebuild that application so it stays within the Bollinger Bands too. It works only with the two Bollinger Bands. That'll be the next thing I build. Oh well, here we go. We have the CAD yen, and it's down, not really going anywhere. Except down, stuck right there at the January 2026 daily low close. And now we have a weekly low close at the same spot. So we will be very interesting. I don't see this. I see the carry trade starting to unwind. We'll see if it continues to do that, or if it bounces back. So you see it did it again back in January and then took off again. So we will see. Crude oil coming down. Big sell off on Friday. Aussie versus the dollar. 70, 72. Wow, look at that. Still running. Looks like it likes to run and then pull back a little bit, run and pull back for a couple of days, and then run again. So we'll see if that continues to working with a stronger Pacific Rim things going on. Maybe, perhaps, stronger Pacific Rim currencies going on. Here we have the gold. Gold stuck. Gold is just stuck between. It looked like we were not going to get a close above 5,000 yesterday, but it pulled it out last minute. So, so that's good on gold. To close above 5,000, I guess. If you like gold. I'm not sure if you like gold being that high, but here we have platinum right here. This is one of Tori Trade's favorite things to trade right here. If you follow her on social media, palladium. Again, not really tearing it up, but then again, it is closing with a lower high, lower low on Friday, so we could see some downward stuff on the silver and metals. Silver got beat up on Friday. That's down to $77 an ounce. We'll see if that continues, or if it continues to gain a little bit of traction here. Lows were on 70, so it's still within its range. We'll see what happens. But at any rate, that's really all I've got today. Not a whole lot going on. It is Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday and enjoy your day. Enjoy your happy Valentine's Day too for those that are celebrating. So with that, that's all I've got. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then just subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified of when I put up more videos. And lastly, if you want to talk with me, then by all means put some comments in the comment sections and I'll get to them as soon as I can. In the meantime, you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.